There are some who call me he who mustn't be named. Others they call me he who is and always has been. Still, most just call me Benjamin, and thank you for joining me for another God is a Geek hosted Let's Play. This week we'll be taking a look at the shoot 'em up bullet hell title Ether Vapor Remastered. Designed by Edelweiss and published by New Media as part of their Rice Digital Media Pack. Right off the bat, you'll notice where this game differs from like titles. Firstly, your ship is equipped with 2 satellite cannons, which can be used to combat enemies not immediately in front of you. A press of the button and you realize that you can't simply just hold down the fire buttons. Fortunately, this is because both fire buttons come equipped with a charge shot. As the difficulty in the game ramps up, the player will be required to use all 4 different types of shots in an intelligent and tactical manner, which is cool. Charge shots are cool. You'll also immediately notice that the backgrounds appear flat, lifeless, and leave much to be desired. This remains true through the entirety of the game, unfortunately, assuming you can get all that far. Truthfully, I'm no good at games like this, though I do love them dearly. Now on the plus side, the ships and enemies look good and pop off the plainish backgrounds, and when you're not running something like Fraps, the animation runs extremely smoothly. On the high setting, Ether Vapor Remastered can actually look like a pretty decent game. One thing I really like about the game are the seamless changes in the type of gameplay. Here you see that I have to intercept a bunch of missiles. It's hard to fail, as all I have to do is pass my cursor over them and press the fire button, but I'm glad for the segment. Is it the deepest piece of gameplay in video game history? No. But it does break up the flow of the game, and the title is better for it. Trust me. Particularly nice are the later shifts in perspective, changing the title from top-down to side-scrolling to behind the plane. Boss fights also get clever in the way they change up the kind of gameplay present. What I hate to say is that the narrative of this game suffers from cliché, and fails to pique my interest even slightly. Dialogue comes off as uninspired, and sometimes preachy, though, as always, I may just not be the target demographic. Perhaps there are elements present that get devoted anime fans rock hard, metaphorically speaking, but from where I sit, a bad story is a bad story. As a result, the game functions opposite of most of the other games I play. Typically, I find myself wading through none too exciting gameplay segments to be rewarded with fragments of gameplay, much like a mouse in a maze. Here the fun is intrinsic in the gameplay itself, keeping the player on his or her toes as the frantic nature of bullet hell provokes the entirety of his or her attention. All in all, I like Ether Vapor Remastered. If you've enjoyed titles like Sign Mora or the phenomenally difficult Ikaruga, I can safely recommend this game to you, knowing that you'll glean some sort of appreciation for it. On the arbitrary 1 to 10, I'm gonna give this game an 8.5. Thanks for watching, and join me next week for another God is a Geek hosted Let's Play.